Employer Track. This is a command line application that helps you to easily view and manage department roles and employees in your company. To start, you need to install the dependencies. So do npm I to install the dependencies. It's going to install Inquirer, MySQL.env, and Console Table Printer. The Inquirer is to prompt the questions in the console line, and MySQL to make the connection with your SQL database. The .env is to protect your credentials, and the Console Table Printer is just to format the tables that we're going to print in your console log. I already installed the dependencies, so I don't need to do that. To run the application, you do npm start, press enter. And it's going to prompt us with a question what we would like to do. We can view all departments, view all roles, view all employees by department, view all employees by manager, add department, add role, add employee, update employee by role, or exit the application. So let's see what happens when you click view all departments. It prints out a table with the department ID and department name. If we go to view all roles, it's going to show us an ID for the roles, the title for the role, the salary, and the department ID. And we can see Matt here, finance manager and finance assistants, is on department of finance 1, HR on the 2, and engineer department ID is 3, and we can see all the engineers roles are in department 3. Now, if we see view, all these are roles already. So if you view all employees, we have the ID for the employee, the first name, the last name, the title, and we show the name of the department where the employee works for, the salary for the employee, and the manager. And you can see Alex Smith is here, our first employee, for example. John Johnson is the manager. You can see human resource manager, and he's listed as the manager for the HR assistants. So if you like to view all employees by department, it's going to give us the option to choose which department I'd like to look at. So let's look engineering. And here are all the engineers for the department, all the employees for the department. Or we can also select the all employees by manager. And here we can select which manager we'd like to see. Let's see Alex Smith, who are the employees under that manager. You can see Rick Brown is a finance assistant, and we have his information here. Now, if you'd like to add a department, you want to ask the name of the department we'd like to add. And here we have some validation. For example, we know there's a department called HR or finance. So if we say finance, let's say this department already exists. It's not going to let us duplicate a department that already exists. So let's create project management department. And it's going to plot us a new table, include now the department project management, and create a new ID for the department. If we do now add a role, what title I'd like to add. So this also verify if the title already exists or not. Let's see, engineer 1. Let's see, there's one title called engineer 1. The title already exists, so it's not going to allow me. Since we create the project management, now let's create a project manager. And it's going to ask for the salary of the role, say 100,000. Now it's asking you to select a department. So since you add a project manager, let's say project management. And you can see add here in the role, project manager, salary, ID for the role, and department ID. Now let's try to add an employee. I'm going to add myself, first name Camila, last name Alves. And since you add a project manager position, I'm going to save in project manager. Into my manager, I don't have a manager, so it's not applicable. And you can see now I'm here as an employee, Camila Alves, title project manager, my department is project management, my salary $100,000, and I do not have a manager. Let's try now to update employee role. So let's give a promotion to Aaron. So Aaron, first name, last name Davis. And he's asking what's the new role. Since he's engineer 1, let's promote him to senior engineer. And now you can see Aaron Davis, a senior engineer, and his salary now is $150,000. Nice jump from $60,000 to $150,000. Good job, Aaron. And that's how the application runs. Once you're done, you can just exit